The water balance inside the body is maintained by the kidneys. If we drink too much water, the kidneys produce more urine. If we drink too little, the kidneys produce less urine. However, the kidneys can only remove a certain amount at a time. If not enough water is removed by the kidneys, the amount of water in the body cells increase, causing the cells to swell. If the cells absorb too much water, they can burst. This happens to animal cells because they do not have a cell wall, remember? Plant cells simply become turgid. Most parts of your body will allow their cells to expand a bit, but there is no room inside the skull for the brain cells to expand.
Water is essential for survival. Every day, our body loses water through sweat, urine, and even breathing. But have you ever wondered how your body makes sure you don't lose too much or take in more than you need?
There are three major systems work together to regulate water levels. The urinary system, which removes excess water. The circulatory system, which transports fluids. The endocrine system, which controls water retention using a special hormone called antidiuretic hormone, also called ADH.
In this video, we will explore how the system interact to keep hydrated and healthy.
Do liquids follow the same route as solid foods when we consume them, or do they have another, quicker route for digestion? Usually, people consume about 2 liters of water every day, by drinking water directly or via food and other beverages. Additionally, the volume of gastrointestinal secretions, including gastric, saliva, pancreatic, intestinal, and bile fluids, totals about 8 liters, which means that 10 liters of fluid enter the intestines every day. When we talk about the digestion or absorption of things we consume, we should remember that everything we eat, including liquids, enters the stomach via the same route, the esophagus. The initial digestive phase is similar to pouring the meal into a blender. Just like in a blender, everything we consume gets mixed together in the stomach. Our teeth mechanically pulverize the food, while the saliva in the mouth chemically breaks down fat and starch. Water is absorbed directly through the epithelial cells that cover the human intestinal tract. Of the almost 10 liters of water that enter our stomach every day, 80 to 90% is absorbed by the small intestine. The remaining 10% is passed on to the large intestine, which absorbs as much water as possible from the waste substances that will be excreted from the body as feces.
Water balance is the process of removing the right amount of water in our body. It ensures that our cells function properly, regulates blood pressure, and helps remove waste.
One of the most important regulators of water balance is antidiuretic hormone. This hormone, released by the pituitary gland in the brain, tells the kidneys when to hold onto water and when to release it.
Without proper water balance, the body could either dry out due to dehydration or retain too much water, which can be dangerous. Let's see how our body prevents this from happening.
The urinary system acts like a natural filtration system for the body. The kidney filter the blood, removing extra water and waste, which then exit the body as urine.
But what happens when the body is dehydrated? The pituitary glands releases more ADH, signaling the kidneys to absorb more water instead of flushing it out. This is why urine becomes darker when you're dehydrated. It contains less water.
On the other hand, when you drink a lot of water, ADH levels drop and your kidney release more water, making your urine lighter and diluted.
The two upper chambers of heart are called right atrium and left atrium. Inferior vena cava and superior vena cava carry deoxygenated blood to the right atrium of the heart. Blood flows from the right atrium into the right ventricle through the open tricuspid valve. When the ventricles are full, the tricuspid valve shuts. Blood leaves the right ventricle through the pulmonary valve into the pulmonary artery for oxygenation. The pulmonary veins carry oxygenated blood to the left atrium. Blood flows from the left atrium into the left ventricle through the open mitral valve. When the ventricles are full, the mitral valve shuts.
The circulatory system plays a crucial role in water balance by transporting fluids throughout the body.
When blood volume drops due to dehydration, special sensors in the heart and blood vessels effect change. This triggers the release of more ADH, ensuring that water stays in the bloodstream instead of being lost as urine.
But when blood volume is too high, the body reduces ADH production, allowing the kidneys to remove excess water. This is why drinking too much water results in frequent urination.
The pituitary gland located in the brain constantly monitors the body's water levels. If dehydration occurs, it releases ADH, which travels through the bloodstream to the kidneys. The kidneys then respond by reabsorbing water, preventing further loss.
Together, these three systems form a feedback loop, working continuously to keep your body water levels stable.
But how does your body lose water? Water is lost through breathing, sweating, and digestion. It's important to rehydrate by drinking fluids and eating foods that contain water in order to maintain the water balance. If you do not ingest enough, you can become dehydrated.
Your body adjusts water balance through a process called a negative feedback loop. When dehydration occurs, the body releases more ADH, the kidneys retain water, less urine is produced. When there is excess water, the body reduces ADH levels, the kidneys release more water, and more urine is produced.
This feedback loop helps prevent both dehydration and overhydration, keeping everything in balance.
When water balance is disrupted, the effects in the body can be serious. Too much water loss can lead to dehydration. Symptoms include fatigue, dizziness, and confusion. And in extreme cases, organ failure. Too much water retention can cause hyponatremia. This occurs when excess water dilutes sodium levels in the blood, causing swelling, confusion, seizures, and even coma and severe causes. Water balance is vital for survival. Thanks to urinary, circulatory, and endocrine systems, our bodies can regulate water levels automatically.
By staying hydrated, listening to our body's signals, and keeping our kidneys healthy, we can maintain the perfect balance.
So how do you stay hydrated daily?
Water balance is vital. What?
She was a fairy.